Hey, welcome to the Spiritual World Beer Review. I'm Jammer.
And I am Shagdog.
Hey,
You
hey,
are.
my fire, I desire, believe me when I say.
Yeah, I can continue.
I want it that way. I got Guinness Stout. I think it's the nitro one for smoothness. It's 4.1% ABV, 14.9 ounce can.
Oh,
Um, just so
it's
you know, what's up?
4.1.
Oh, wait.
I'm lagging. Let me close the
Yeah, you were
windows.
lagging just a minute. But that's
Yeah, it's
okay.
4.1.
Yeah, 4.1.
Yeah, of course. Just right when we're about to go. Yeah. Wow, they lowered it. It used to be 4.2.
Ooh,
Crazy.
oh shit.
Even on Beer Advocate, it says 4.2. I'm doing French toast by campfire by those guys up in New York. Timber ales from New York, 6% ABV, snack size stout condition on maple syrup, coffee, and cinnamon.
It's terrible, spilling beer. It's already down point a tenth of an ounce, and then you turn around and spill it.
There's something
Terrible.
wrong with the world, and they say there's something wrong with the world. Days are going by fast. Oh, this, that, this. I also think we're stuck in summer fiasco limbo.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. Um, let's be honest, as much as we can. I don't know. Can everybody hear me all right?
I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know. Some people have complained that they can't hear, so
Yeah.
they call this company was it Bell something Audibel. You can go get a hearing aid. Uh,
Yeah.
they dropped it a tenth of an ounce because they're trying to make it cheaper. Without lowering the price, they're trying to make it cheaper,
Hmm.
so they make more money. So if they drop it point tenth of
Okay.
an ounce every so many, they get another ounce. Every so many more cans, they get a
Yeah.
can. Before it's over
That's
with,
crazy.
so many cans that they produce, they get so many packs, and
Now, is it possible they screwed up on a batch and say, "Well, we'll put 4.1 to get those 4.1 cans out"? Yeah,
no, because you talk
no,
about the fact that it takes so much to get a label approved and
yeah.
everything. You got to go
So
through a
no,
lot of steps.
no emergency cans or anything. Okay.
No, and it's a lot of money to change it.
Yeah.
Uh, Shagdog, my beer, it has a darkness like a Irish Dublin Irish night. It's dark as that. Go to the wee little Dublin. Have a dark. Anyway, it looks like a silky head, uh, like it was. Like it looks silky and smooth and creamy, like it's been whipped up by angels, ready to give you their cream.
Uh, of course, yes. Because hey, the fallen ones did give women some cream and
Yeah,
made giants. So
I'm getting roasted malts and barley. Um, so a little bit of a whiff of coffee, a little earthiness. Yeah, a little earthiness, like the cobblestones outside an Irish pub. Kind of earthy
all
like
right.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But the look is nice. The aroma is nice. And now I'm gonna dive in while you share yours.
Yeah. My head's gone. It smells stronger than 6%. A little alcoholy, a little bit of a chocolate maple syrup in there. Maybe a little bit. I mean, it smells good, but it smells a little alcoholic, more than
Yeah.
6%. But it's definitely dark, and it maybe has a red hue to it. The head, when it's touching the glass a little bit, the ring, a little bit of lace that's doing it's dissipating quickly, but a little bit
Mm-hmm.
of red hue in that lace, and I'm ready to drink. Next
Before
up on the
my bad.
stage, the lovely lace.
Well, Shagdog, I'm gonna tell you, this is the standard of all stouts. That's all there is to it. Guinness If you're going to think stouts, you think of Guinness right off the bat. Then you may venture off and think of the other ones like Yeti or Rasputin and other stouts that are out there. But first and foremost, Guinness. Boom. Right? Am I right?
Yeah, yeah. For me,
Yeah, exactly. And the smooth is so. I mean, the taste is so smooth. The smooth is so tasty. That smooth is so tasty, Shagdog.
yeah.
It just glides on. It just tongues along your glide. You know,
What's on your shirt? Is it beer cans or what is it?
beer cans. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought it was, but it looks a little 3D-ish.
Carlsberg. I can't make out that one. Bitburger. Some other ones.
Yeah.
Radler, whatever thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's got nice roasted malt, a little malt, a little cocoa flavors in there. A little bitterness to keep you honest. No boozy burn or alcohol-y flavor, like you're getting on yours, and no syrupy weight. It's not super sweet, but it's got just the right finesse of a balance and a finish that just lingers like the fond memory of a quiet night in a car with a girl listening to music, and you're slipping your hands under her shirt ready to cup a breast. That's how it feels.
Yeah, this maple sugar.
And get it down the pant.
All right, Mr. Tripper. Jack Tripper. Syrupy is the main maple syrup taste is what it's got. That's the main taste there. So it does taste a little bit. It's a sugary maple syrup. Mm-hmm. I would think this is French toast, but with too much maple syrup on it.
Oh, nice.
But it's not overwhelming. It's easy to drink. There is a little booziness to it, but it's not real bad. On the palate, it goes down kind of smooth. It's all right for one of those novelty stouts. Ooh, I got a French toast. They got a pancake one by the fire too, but French toast by the campfire.
Is there a beer that starts with a beer style that starts with an F?
Beer style that starts with an F.
I don't think there is. Do you?
There is now. It's called fucking Fino. Let's Googleize it, Jammer. Right. Is there a beer style that starts with an F? No, not brand names. It's giving me
I'm just talking about
brand names. Yeah, I know. Classic styles. Let's check.
No, okay.
No, it's giving me brand. Well, it says. It's got all the different beer styles, but then it says Flanders Red Ale. I guess that's a beer style. Belgian style Flanders Old Brewing or Old Red Ale.
Nah, so the only reason I was thinking, because you were talking about pancakes and maple syrup and stuff like that, I was just thinking of trying to come up with a name for flapjacks, like flapjack, lager.
Oh, that'd be
flapjack stout.
Flapjack lager, yeah. Flapjack stout, yeah. All the different maple syrup stouts, yeah. That'd be pretty good. Mm-hmm. And then if they have an imperial one, flapjack imperial stout. Yeah. You're right, Jammer. And a cookie dough stout. What kind of stout is that? It's a cookie dough stout. Not the ice cream cone twisty glass.
Well, I talked about a malt liquor cookie stout, didn't I?
Yeah, you did malt liquor cookie dough, or you said
cookie dough,
something like that.
MLCC or something like that, or MLCD. Malt liquor cookie dough. Yeah.
That
I could have started
delicious.
a whole branding there, with the abbreviations. It's an MCC.
I'm surprised. Well, most of them they haven't done it. I'm surprised that some of the craft brewers that pick up on something like that. Hey, let's try to do a malt liquor. We'll call it malt liquor imperial ale or something.
Let's face it. They have malt beverages, so it's just a little off of being a malt liquor.
Right. That's
malt
true.
beverage and a malt liquor. So malt liquor beer, it doesn't have to be a lager, does it? I mean, can't you make it a craft malt liquor?
I don't know. Let's Googleize it. Can you make a craft malt liquor? Does it have to be a lager style? Yeah, she could make a craft malt liquor. It does not have to be a lager style. While malt liquor is often associated with lager styles due to a higher alcohol content, but craft brewers are experiment with various styles and ingredients to create a unique malt liquor. I haven't heard about it, but
No,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
Google. That's Google scanning through
Oh,
the emails and all the stuff that's saved on their cloud server and saying, "Oh yeah, there are people experimenting
yeah,
with it right now."
yeah. There is like one company called Barrel Brothers. They have Barrel Brothers Admiral Malt Liquor made with heritage grains, and Sam Adams and Narragansett sets. Good Luck Malt Liquor. What are they? Collaboration? Good Luck Malt Liquor, a toasty lager. I don't know. Never heard of it.
All I know is I would come out with a maltier version of like you know a, IPA.
Yeah.
Malty version of it and call it a malt liquor IPA,
Yeah.
MLIPA.
IPA. Yeah. There you go. Malt Stout. Malt
Yeah,
Stout Liquor.
yeah, malt stout liquor. That would be even good. Malt,
Have
foreign
it have
extra.
it a 40-ounce bottle.
Yeah. Malt extra
Yeah.
stout liquor.
Yeah. Guinness Malt Extra, foreign extra stout. Or extra malt liquor. Yeah. Well, go ahead and grade this jammer. Not bad. I mean, I'm not really big on these flavor maple stouts and all that kind of shit. It's all right. If you were by a campfire out in the winter somewhere,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it'd probably be really good. Hey, Brick's living one of them like that at all. Uh, but
No.
I'd give it a B, straight up B and a swallow. There we go.
Well, Shagdog, I don't know what I gave this in the past. Today, as I'm speaking to you and the world at this particular moment, in this time of the year, I have to say,
Oh shit! Excuse me.
I personally would give this A minus and a swaff
Oh,
because it is a very easygoing, delicious
fall liquor.
Guinness Stout, and it's got that nitro, which makes it real smooth and everything. I do like the carbonation. I would like to see if they could do something like with carbonation, but also with nitrogen. That'd be
Yeah.
really cool. I doubt they can do it, otherwise they would have done it already.
I don't know.
But it
Now,
is smooth, and I like it. But it seems to me like it's like just flat,
yeah,
in that
it's
regard.
right.
Uh,
I don't know if that's something with the nitro or something, but
But the nitro makes it smooth, but there's no carbonation, so it is flat.
yeah. I like that one because it's smooth and easy to drink.
Yeah.
And it's if you want to pound some Guinness, that's the one you can pound.
Oh yeah.
The extra stout, of course, is like 5.2, 5.5, and the
Or
foreign extra stout,
if you're just wanting
7.2.
the drink all night because you're partying and everything, and you don't want to get too over the edge, and so you're drinking this. This is almost like a light beer,
Yeah.
pretty much a light beer, and but it has a lot of flavor.
Right. I tell you what, I think it's StreamYard that sucks. I don't know. Well, it could be my internet. I'm hosting, right? So it could be my internet, my computer.
Well, I do know that it has to go to StreamYard, and they have to take both our connections because I'm connecting to StreamYard, you're connecting to StreamYard,
Right.
putting it together and broadcasting it. So, yes, our connections may not be the best in regards to sometimes, but I
Right.
think, like you're saying, it's mostly StreamYard taking it and putting them together that's taken forever.
Yeah, could be.
What they should be doing is loading the video for about 5-10 seconds and then going live. So there's a 5-second delay.
So would that help? So the viewer wouldn't see any lagging or anything, or
Well, it would give them time to put it together and make sure it doesn't lag.
oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah, I don't know. But when I turn on YouTube, it's usually we're only a few seconds behind. Now Facebook, I have noticed where sometimes we're like a minute behind. You know,
Yeah.
so I go to the Facebook feed and it's showing us like a minute later of what we're actually saying. So maybe 2 minutes. Who knows?
And I do think that the whole thing with that microphone, maybe is it when we're doing it by ourselves or together? Because remember, in those shorts that you showed, it has flipping us back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it might be causing the volume
Yeah,
to
but
get cut off.
the shorts are only doing that when after the video. You know, it doesn't produce the shorts automatically until you go there and generate it.
But what I'm getting at is it doing it now,
Oh,
cutting me
I
off,
don't.
cutting you off.
I don't know about that. I mean, don't know. Don't know. No, because I think the shorts is generated afterwards. So I don't know how that works, Jammer. I'm not a short.
You're not a tech guru, is what you're saying.
Yeah, for shorts.
Well, we know that for a fact. You're not a tech guru.
But you know what? I do have kind of like I don't know if you know. I have fixed old
You've
machines
gotten
before.
better.
The old machines, like an added machine, 1950 something added machine, big giant thing.
Abacus, the ones that they slide the little wood things across.
It was like a typewriter, but it had numbers and
Oh.
shit on it.
You're talking about another ancient piece of equipment.
Yeah, and I fixed it. Don't know how I did it. It wasn't working. It was my grandmother's, and I fixed it. Of course, I probably just shook it up a little bit and pounded it a few times.
Well, you know those the typewriter used to have the little arms, you know.
Yeah,
So they jam
right.
up. You probably unjammed them.
Right, that's probably what happened. Yeah, so I'm still technologically challenged. Really, though, on my ASVAB test for the military, you know, they got the different sections. I scored high in mechanical and the FA field artillery part, I guess, with math and stuff. But I'm like, how the fuck did I score high in those things? I suck at both or math and mechanical.
Well,
Yeah.
just imagine all the others that were taking the test with you. You know, so you probably were the highest.
Yeah, that's true.
And some of the others
Never
are
know.
dumber than you.
Yeah.
So Matt, you're basically the valedictorian of the class, man.
Could be.
Nah,
No.
seriously though, you as far as mechanical things, when you apply yourself and really think it through, I mean, really pay attention and think it through, you figure it out. As far as the math, I don't know. I've never experienced your math being good, so maybe
but
it's
you never-
just drunk math that I've been around you with. But
You never experienced it bad either, all right.
all I know is that whenever you've tried to count stuff up in the
I gotta do my
past,
fingers off.
you're trying your fingers and then you finally give up and grab your phone. So I don't know. You're pulling off your shoe.
Hey, you've
you're
done some
about to
bad.
rip down your pants and everything to count. And then I'm like,
You've done some bad drunk math. I call it jammer math. Sometimes you're like, wait, if this is this and you're going on, you're like, oh wait, that's not right.
it just proves you don't have to be hanging from a tree to be a nut.
That's true. If I get all that in there, let's try it. Thanks,
That's what
Tor.
she said.
Yeah. She doesn't have to be under the tree to get a nut.
She's just hanging down by the berries.
Yeah, she could be anywhere and still get a nut.
All right, let's go on to the next one, my friend.
Yeah, let's take that last sip. Here's to all of our fans.
Yeah, we lost a viewer.
Yeah. Alrighty. Ooh. That's the way to kick it off with a higher ABV. That's why I was hoping you did something with a high ABV.
Well, I just grabbed something that I had ready, or somewhat ready.
All right. Well,
Thanks for
let's
watching,
do it.
commenting, and liking, and subscribing, and sharing. I'm Jammer. Tinkle that bell.
I am Shagdog. He loves it when you tingle that bell.
You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. My bell. Ding my bell.
All right, we'll see you on the next one.
Later.